Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna wait while we get some people coming in over here. I have about 30 seconds before it is 10 o'clock. Good morning. Hi, Lex. How are you today? Where are you from? Glad to have you. We have about 30 seconds. I'm just waiting for some people to come on over. It is almost 9. Good morning. Turn this down a little. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Harley. I have about 20 seconds. 20 seconds until it's 9, so I'll wait a little bit, let some people come over. Everybody can jump in and say hi. Let me know where you're from. Also, if you could do me a favor and share with your followers, that would be great, so we can invite more people to this scope train and the art block today. And also, I am trying to be a Periscope VIP, so I can only do it with your help. So any help is appreciated. Alright, let's get going. If you have never been here before and you don't know who I am, I'm Kathy Grillo of kathygrillodesign, and this is where you can find me. And usually I've been doing this, but today I have a challenge. I am not on the computer today. And I am scoping. Hi, Alyssa. Good morning. I'm scoping today for the LDC art block. You can search hashtag LDC or hashtag art block. And this is our great lineup today. There I am right there. So Nathan's next. You can either take a screenshot here really quick and follow these people today, or you can always just search for LDC or art block and you'll find us all day. Yes, he's on today. Yes, it's a great lineup today. And in case you don't know who we are, if you like art or are an artist, we'd love to have you come and join us. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and right here on Periscope and, of course, Twitter. And you can join us on our Facebook group. And if you're an artist and you want to do the art block, you can be here with us one week. Or if you just want to have an art community, we'd love to have you. So look us up. Say, hey, we got invited during the art block and we'd like to join. I'd love it. Alright, so today I am continuing working on my painted ladies. As always, I'm open to any questions. Just you can talk amongst yourselves. You can ask me something. You know, we're going to have a nice little chat and do some painting. I have been okay. Busy, a little anxious and stressed out, but better than I was last week. So, thanks for asking. If anybody knows, this is my very first... I miss you too, Liza. Oh, I just totally knocked it. Big hearts, big hearts. Alright, so this is my very first watercolor in like 30 years, folks. So, I was challenged to this by my friend Teddy. Hi, Carol. I was challenged to this by my friend Ted, who's an amazing watercolorist. And in exchange, he wanted my first watercolor. So, I am attempting it. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out looking like it's a 4th grader that did it or something. But, you know, I'm doing my best. This is just the, as you can see, I'm still laying down the first colors. I'm not really getting into any of the shading and details yet that I kind of have planned in my head. But we'll see. It might need to be a little more bluer. I want to see if I can get that. Maybe a little touch of blue. Anyway, so I'm new to this watercolor thing. It's too dark. Oh, let's see. Let's mix it up a little. I'm trying to get like a, I think I might need a little bit of green. Almost like a little bit of a teal blue. These houses are called the Painted Ladies. You might recognize them if you've ever watched Full House or Fuller House. And they are in San Francisco.
Where's lunch when
I'm just mixing up a little more of a tealy kind of color here. And of course now I need the light. So, hi, thanks for coming. Oh, now my colors are getting all over. I don't want it to be muddy. That's my problem. I don't want it to look muddy, and I'm getting mud. I'm getting mud. I'm limited on colors too, so I might not really be able to get the exact color that I want. We'll have to see. These colors are very strong. Hi, Doug. Alright, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm getting a mess. That's what I'm getting. Alright, let me see what this looks like. Okay. Okay, that's a little more like it. Now that I have a mess. Alright. Okay. No, I have some green in it. I'm just trying to, they're like mixing in. I don't know, I have a bunch of colors. It's okay for this one to be a little shaded darker because I hate the light I have right now, actually. A dab-a-dab-a-doo. That's more the color I want. A little lighter. I need water. Alright. So we're having a crazy morning. I have out-of-town house guests. I think the furnace. Yeah, I think the furnace is acting up, like not working, and it's starting to get cold. I don't know. We have all sorts of craziness going on around here today. Hi, Gazette. So I'm just hanging in. I'm just hanging in here. What else can you do? We'll figure it out. Well, my son comes home from England today. I have to go pick him up. So I'm excited to see him because he's been gone for 2 weeks. But I'm a little sad that he's coming home too because that means that he is not going to be with his girl. And it's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Tape a blanket. It's not that cold. Like, my house is in the 70s right now. It's not that cold, but my husband's all freaked out because it's going to get cold later, and we have house guests, and I'm like, oh, jeez. We're supposed to go somewhere in a little bit as soon as I'm done with this. So hopefully he figures it out, and we can still go. I'm going to make him go. We're going to go to Belle Isle Park, if you look it up. It's a really cool place. It's a state park here. State park here in Michigan. And they have all sorts of stuff there. Yeah, it's on an island, and they have, I think it's the oldest aquarium, like one of the first aquariums in the United States, and they like fixed it up. So there's like a little aquarium there, and there's an arboretum, a conservatory, a museum, a little nature zoo. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's all free. It's all free. You pay like $11 when you get your license plates. If you get the state park pass, it's like $11 for the year. You could go to all the state parks for free. So, yes, you could come here. It's really pretty, actually. If you go on my Facebook, later, for sure, I'll have pictures. But there's probably pictures from when I've been there before. Or just look up Belle Isle. Belleisle. They have this huge, big marble fountain. I'm sure the water is off right now, but in the summer, it's incredible. It's like your super huge fountain. And the fountain, do I know where what? I missed the first part. St. Clair Shores. Yeah, it's a city that's up farther up north. I've never been there. Just like Desi lives she lives up about an hour north of me. I've never been up that far either. You said St. Clair. You want to move north? Oh. Well, you're in Kansas, right? It's probably not that far, right? Like 7-8 hours? I don't know. I know I'm about 4 or 5 hour drive from Chicago. Okay. My other friend, that's Nebraska. I'm like, well, who did I know that lived over that way? And I'm like, I guess you didn't really know anybody. Seems like I knew somebody else in Kansas, but I guess I don't. Did you get the update? The Periscope update? Well, you could see who your super fans are, like who follows you, and who you're a super fan of. And yeah, there's groups, and that's kind of cool. Hi, Tony. I have to see how to work that to my advantage, though. I have to see. I don't know what the algorithm, I don't know if it's how often they watch or how much, I have no idea yet. I have to look into it more. I don't know. I don't know. And how often they change it or when it was from. Maybe they just took it from recently and I don't know. You never know. Alright. They're trying to manipulate you. Maybe. Who knows what they're gonna use, who knows what they're gonna end up using for? I don't know. But my big question, well, I guess because it's linked to Twitter, I just don't know how Periscope, like, how do they make money? So I don't know if it's going to be some sort of selling information. Did you? Well, that would make me really happy if you haven't done it anymore. You don't need it. You'll be happier. Awesome sauce. Proud of you. I hope it helps you feel better. Not that you had a problem, it's just with the medication and stuff, sweets. It just gets difficult, you know. Good. No, well, yeah, but you gotta pick your battles. So that'll come around too. Don't, you know, it's really easy to switch one thing for another. But just don't overdo it. You'll be all sad about overdoing it. Oh, that's green. I don't want green. Ooh. That feel. You and me. Ain't that America? That's something to see, baby. Oh, that's too much the same color as the roof of the... Oh. I'll have to make it darker. Hi. Alright, so I have some, I don't know how white the white will go. I'll figure it out. Hi, Tamika. Alright. This went over a little bit. We'll just...
Metal workers deserve it. Programmers deserve it.
Get rid of it a little.
The people working hard for your
it's okay.
third shift, you better believe they deserve it. Your employees deserve great healthcare.
This is so weird, like doing something for the very first time on Periscope. I'm just saying, like...
is an affordable way for companies of every size to access the largest network of healthcare providers in Michigan.
I can't believe, like, usually I'm very controlled, and I would never come on here and do something that I didn't know was going to turn out good. But here I am, not knowing what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's alright. But I'm doing it to show anybody. Just give it a shot. You know, jump in. What's the worst that can happen? We'll face our little fears here and say, hey, what's the worst that can happen? It could stink, and I throw it out and start over. But I think it's going okay. I think. This is my very first watercolor in like 30 years. I haven't done this since high school. And so I really do not have any technique. I'm just painting it like a little kid. But it's alright. But I'm liking watercolors. I can see with some practice I might be halfway decent at it. I knew this update was coming too because of how wacky Periscope was for like 2 or 3 days. Every time they go through an update, it always gets really weird. Thanks. That means a lot because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to be honest. Just kind of, what, you could see how I'm getting better. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, that's what he's gonna get. But no, I'm gonna go back and I can touch up on top of it after it's dried. Work on my colors and details on top of it, you know. Have you ever seen these houses? You know which houses these are, right? Oh, okay, thank you. My lines aren't so straight, but I'm gonna, when I can, yeah, that's right, yeah. When I can get my nose like this close to the paper down here and get like really close, I'll work on the little details and get them all. But I have to get my nose like super close to do that. Hi, Indy. Yeah, they're called the Painted Ladies, so I guess that's what they're called. And I guess there's a whole street of them. I didn't copy them exactly, I just kind of took the inspiration. Yeah. Yes, Indy, it's the Painted Ladies in San Francisco. Thank you. So I'm attempting these, and Teddy's going to get whatever comes out of it. And whether he hangs it up or not. Okay, thank you. Whether he hangs it up or not, that's up to him. He wanted the first one. I was like, are you sure? I might have to paint another small one. I might have to paint another small one that's better for him, too. But he wants the first one. I was like, alright, buddy. But I like when I get challenged to different things. Jurors.
Thank you very much.
Because he just said paint a Victorian house, and what do I go do? I paint a row of Victorian houses. You want a Victorian house? There's a Victorian house. But I did want the colors, so that was cool. I didn't want to paint a white house. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't want to paint a white house at all. I was like, do not let me paint a white house. Come on, baby. Wanna watch you be with you. Deep inside, I hope you'll feel it too. Hi, Annie. What's everybody else up to today? We're doing the art block here. Our little Saturday get together. Alright, oh. I just want to get a little shade of these windows. That's the only hard thing is that all these houses have like this white trim, so it's a lot of negative space. Might have to go over them. Ooh, you're going to the farmer's market. Lovely. That was the other option we were maybe going to do today. But it's a little far. The one that we like. It's like a little farm market that's off the side of the road. And it's a little past October, so I don't know if they still have like the apple cider and stuff. But they make pumpkin donuts right there. Very yummy. And they have a little petting farm and stuff. But it's like an hour or so drive. And it's not so nice out and you have to be outside. Whereas Belle Isle has stuff inside. So the only thing I hate about winter is trying to find stuff like to do that's not outside. At least with this update, I'm going to knock on wood. Periscope hasn't been crashing like it was this whole rest of the week. Oh, it's giving me a fit. Alright. So this garage door is kind of like a light gray or white. I'm going to figure that one out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh. What time is it? Oh, it's almost halfway mark. Time goes so fast on the art block. Alright. I'm just trying to get a little semblance of these. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate. Alright. I'm starting really light. And I figured I can always go back and make them darker, right? Easier than trying to make it lighter after I went in dark. Alright. Now there's a lot more detail on this little like wood filigree stuff. I don't think I'm going to mess with them because I don't want to make it messy. I think I'm just going to suggest it. It's a watercolor after all, anyway. Okay. For a heart of gold. Hey. Has these like little to kind of put them in a shadow, lightly suggest these lines because I don't really want them to be liney. Yes, I said liney. I make up my own words. Welcome to my scope. Alright. I totally make up words. I don't really, don't worry about it. Alright, it's like another. Alright.
Celebrate our grand opening.
Celebrate. Thanks for the heart. I appreciate it.
At Canton Center Drive and Ford Road in Canton. Find brands you love at prices that work as hard as you do. Max Life.
A thingamabobby? Yeah, where's that thingamabobby?
Does it sound like this? If it does, then you probably asked your doctor about ProAir RespiClick albuterol sulfate inhalation powder. And you've probably visited clickinhaler.com to learn more about ProAir RespiClick. Suddenly, it all connects.
Thingamabobber.
Find out why at clickinhaler.com. And if you haven't already,
That's a word. I think it's a word.
today. And click for yourself at clickinhaler.com.
We'll make it a word. Alright. Sure. Okay. Did you notice I left these stairs for last? This stair here actually kind of curves out. And I don't know if it's going to come across that way or not, but at this point, it's going to be whatever it ends up being, to be honest with you. It's weird changing from my stylus to a paintbrush. It took a little bit to get used to it again. So I'll be honest about that too. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I still draw a lot, so I just try to, you know, but it's still a little different than a pencil. Because you have the unpredictability. I do too. It's a true song. Yeah, this is a real song. I could talk about a whole bunch of stuff related to that whole subject. But it's like I'm going, oh, not the time and place. Right? I mean, there's stuff going on in the world that just, I don't know. Don't know. Okay. Thanks for the hearts. I love the pretty hearts. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, except for right here, but that's okay because it's going to get blended in over this way. It's alright. Yeah. That's when you start adding the details, you know? So you have to sit there and play around with all that. I should work the other way, but hi Joel. Joel. What is up? Up. You know what's tricky though is like white watercolor isn't super white, and I'm like thinking I don't know, I might have to put a little bit of acrylic on some of the white, but that's kind of cheating. But maybe not. Oh, hello. Back to you. I'm doing good. Busy, but good. How are you? I hope everything's good with you. Oh, thanks. I'm nervous about this one because I haven't watercolored in like 30 years. In 30 years, I'm being challenged by my one friend. He sent me a watercolor, and he wanted my first watercolor, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Most definitely." And I'm like, "Okay." So now I gotta do it. No, it wasn't Wet Denver. You know Teddy. Do you know Teddy? Alright, Teddy sent me a watercolor. Yeah, he scoped with us before. Yawn all day, Teddy. Anyway, he sent me one of his watercolors and said now I had to send him one. And I was like, okay, Ted. So, here I am. Learning how to watercolor again. I just so wanted to look like a 3-year-old did it. Because this is really good. And then I said, well, what do you want me to paint? And he's like, well, I paint houses. Why don't you paint me a Victorian house, an American Victorian house? I was like, really? Okay. So I said, challenge accepted. I guess I'll do it. What's the worst that can happen? Worst that can happen is it stinks. And I do another one. Okay. So, we are a little about halfway through here, guys. So if you've never been here before and you don't know who I am, I'm Kathy Grillo of Kathy Grillo Designs, and this is where you can find me. Please find me, follow me. I'm working really hard on my Facebook and my Instagram, so I'd appreciate it. And I am scoping today for the LDCC art block. All you have to do is search LDCC or search #artblock and you will see us. This is our lineup for today. We have some great artists. It's a great art all day long. So support the arts and show up here on Periscope and let everybody know that you appreciate their art and you like all the pretty things. And if you like art or are an artist, feel free to look us up. I'm part of Little Deb's creative crew. You can join us and get to know the artist better. You can share your art. You can be inspired and encouraged. And if you want, you can be on the art block. And if you're not an artist, you can just like art. And we always need people to like and comment on our art. So look us up. Alrighty. That was my commercial break. Hi, Linda. How are you? How are you? Alright. This light in here really stinks. I'm just going to say. Alright. So, now I just want to... I know. I do a bunch of stuff, though. I just never had the room before because my computer, I didn't have a space. And now I have a studio space. I can expand my horizons a little more. I have a little more room to spread out. But I got rid of one son that moved out, and then my other son is going to be having, eventually, within the next year, his wife will probably be moving in, because she has to come all the way from England. So that'll be interesting. Alright. Ooh, dabba dabba doo, dabba dabba doo. I might have to, I don't know if this white's gonna go over it. So the white ends up looking like gray, and I don't like it. Alright, we'll see. We will see, I'll figure something out. Is it? Well, Tom is really good at watercolor. I wouldn't say I am. Just saying. Tom knows what he's doing when he does watercolors. I do not know what I'm doing. Oh, thanks. Tom's probably feeling chest pains right about now that I was mentioned in the same sentence with I really go, Tom. It's okay. I've been trying to watch people on Periscope to try to learn how to do this, and I'm like, okay, I don't know, I'm just going to hop in. So, all I can do is be me and be honest and say, yes, I am very nervous about this painting. That's all I can do. I don't understand. I wish I did. I don't know what they're saying to me. Hopefully they're not being too mean. Alright. I'm trying to be really delicate with these colors, so I'll probably be picking at it forever. Ooh! Well, I'll be done by 11. The next person will be on. Go wash those dogs. My dogs could probably use a bath too, but it probably will not happen right away. Probably take a little while. Alright.
Here is announcing a week of huge Thanksgiving deals. This week, get 50% off all turkeys. That's right, every turkey.
There you go. I'm going to start building up some of these details and shadows. Eventually I'll learn how to build the whites up. Oh boy. Who knows what these... I don't know what you guys are saying. I'm being invaded. Okay. This top one, I'm going to have to make it more like grayish so it just looks like it's shadow because it's all the wrong color. Alyssa, did Teddy ever do a scope showing what you sent him? Oh. Because I wanted to see what you did for him too. And I'm like, I don't think I ever got to see it. Alright. It's hard to do these details, I think, without I'm not concentrating like I should. They don't make houses like this anymore. Oh. Get a little more. Oh, come on, brush. I need brush control. It went way out. Part of my problem is I'm super picky, so when I'm not getting these lines like straight like I really want them, it's making me nuts. And my eyes don't see that great. Alright, I want to make it look a little... like there might be something in there. Ooh, that looks like a ghost or something. I don't like that. That's part of what I need to learn about watercolor. I need to let go of my controlling nature. Thanks for the hearts. They're very encouraging. Ugly like me. Reactivate my house color. Come on. Somebody's running.
See through you, see your true colors, 'cause inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you, see the real you.
Hey. I have about 8 minutes left. Alright. So I'm just going to be nitpicking at these details, I'm assuming, for probably a little bit of time. So I could see with some practice that I should be able to figure out how to pop some of these details more without making them look so liney. I want it to look more like a shadow. Let's pop it out. Hi Chris, hi guys. But this is called learning, and a lot of times you learn, at least I do, I learn by actually just jumping in and doing it. That's how I learned my digital art, and I'll probably end up practicing more of these and learn how to do some watercolors that way too.
DTE Energy has a great app that can give you that info. And here to tell us about it is Joel. With the free DTE Insight app and Energy Bridge, customers with an advanced meter can get all kinds of information. You can compare your usage over time, track the energy you may be wasting, and immediately see the effect of turning things off. And just by entering a little more information about your home, the app will recommend projects to save you even more money. DTE Energy. Know your own power.
As I keep getting closer, I'll be able to like pop in and make these lines look a little better, I think. At least I hope. At least I hope. I have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So if anybody has any questions they want to ask today, ask them now or forever hold your peace till next week. Or the next time you catch me on Scope, which... Thank you. Alright.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and their skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Alright. So you see, just like when I paint on the computer, you start with the shapes and then the forms, and now we start adding some detail, and the more details you add, the more it'll pop. The only thing I need to learn about is I can't like undo and erase or make them lighter. So that's going to be my learning curve. Is see, it's getting all muddy. So now I have to let that dry before I put new lines on it. Once it dries, I'll be able to do something like that. Hopefully that's not too dark. See? A little dabber towel. Dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. I want to let it dry. Hopefully I can paint it lighter. Thanks. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. It's alright. Okay, so everybody follow Street Art Hustle. He's up next at Street Art Hustle. Really amazing paints with ink. And if you like what you saw, I'd appreciate you following me, especially on Facebook and Instagram. that would be great. I'd love to get to know you better. And then, of course, if you like art, feel free to join us on Little Deb's crew. We'd love to get to know you. And we're not just a group, we're an art family. Yes, this is watercolor. I haven't done watercolor for a really long time, so I'm trying. Let's see, we'll pop you out really quick so you get more of an overview of the situation. There it is. Guess it doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day. Let's go see what Street Art Hustle has for us. Thanks for joining me today. Hope to see you soon.